I was gonna suggest, why don't you just think about ordering a
I just turned it on.
Yeah.
So that they have to go and throw. Control. Oh. Why does that not surprise me? That kid. So we can go.
Or it says like.
That's so Katie doesn't think me. So how does he manage to get it? Grandma's because I was messing with Cody. And I'm sure Nate wasn't paying attention because if Nate was paying attention, that's what happened. Is he outside still? No. I don't have my cat outside. I'll literally walk home. Hold on. Because it's not starting. Yeah.
Yes, we did it first. We were going to do it.
You thought I was being I don't know. Can you stop yelling? There are two people who are that don't. You know, if they gave us this conservation, of these two. Of these two. I don't want those. So now it's gonna be June. June, I won't raise it. You know, how those girls are feeling. I think Jane, when you know, like 16 or something, I think they're just changing everything because race.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. My name is Matt Tiroli. I'm the coordinator of adult programs here at OCM BOCES. Thank you. We just wanted to give everybody a chance to get settled, and we appreciate you waiting. I would like to welcome you to this evening's graduation. First, please join me in a round of applause to acknowledge our students' accomplishments. I would like to take this opportunity to thank some distinguished guests in the audience this evening. The support that they provide to our programs is beyond measure. We are very fortunate to have the following people in the audience this evening. Joining us tonight, Dr. Matthew Cook, District Superintendent. And Mari Uclea, Director of Adult Education. We would also like to welcome those in attendance virtually tonight also. As always, thank you for your continued support for adult education in our community. I would like to take this opportunity to thank some very special people. Without their support, guidance, and dedication, our graduates would not be here today. Could I ask all our OCM BOCES teachers, our support staff, and volunteers to stand and be recognized? And I know there's a couple around the corner. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you for all you do to provide the tools to make our students' success. At this time, I would like to welcome Dr. Matthew Cook to the stage to say a few words.
Thanks, Matt. So good evening. My name is Matt Cook, and I'm the district superintendent here at OCM BOCES. I want to begin by acknowledging that it's just so great to be able to have people here in person who were able to be here and wanted to be here, and also to be able to have people online who were not able to attend in person or chose not to. So I just wanted to thank Mari and Matt and the BOCES team for being able to make that happen. And perhaps after this unprecedented time, we are inching our way back towards something called normal. But that got me thinking, what is normal really? If normal means keeping everything the same, then that's not really what we want. Human beings strive to improve themselves and try to make their world a better place. And everyone in this room is living proof of that. If normal means going back to how things used to be, well, that can be a trap. Certainly there are things we want to be able to do again. Restaurants, concerts, gatherings with friends and family, all the things that we crave to be social beings. But going back to how things used to be means we might miss some lessons we can learn from this time in the pandemic, especially lessons like how technology can be used to unite us and make some things easier. So I graduated high school over 30 years ago. Don't anybody do the math on that. And just these past few months, I got reconnected with a bunch of people that I haven't seen in decades. And we are now planning dates to be able to meet with each other in person and online. If it weren't for Zoom and some downtime that we had during this pandemic, that wouldn't have happened. So there are some positives. And sometimes going back can be a way to move forward, but we just don't want to get stuck in the past. It was March 16th, tomorrow, right? It was March 16th, almost a year ago to this date, that we began the process of closing our school buildings and our adult education programs as we began to learn more and more about COVID-19. During the time in between then and now, you all made a decision to continue your education, to improve your opportunities in life, and to challenge yourselves in ways that you probably did not imagine at the time. So there's no more important skill to have in life than perseverance. And getting to this point, especially during this difficult time, speaks to your character, your desire, and your heart. So I applaud you, and on behalf of the Board of Education and the staff at OCM BOCES, I congratulate you on this accomplishment. I hope you feel as good about this as we all do.
Thank you, Matt. Tonight's student speaker from our medical assisting program is Mina Warel. I'd like to welcome her to the stage. Thank you.
All right. Hello, everybody. All right. So last year I made a decision to change careers after over 20 years in retail. I always wanted to do something different in my career. And now that my kids have started to plan for college, I realized I needed to just set the example for them of planning for the career that you want. I researched multiple different schools until a family member of mine recommended checking out BOCES. I was not aware that there was programs available at BOCES and was surprised to see how many classes they actually provided. Once I applied, everyone I worked with through the application process was so helpful and informative, I knew that I had picked the right school. At the time of starting, we were unsure how COVID was going to affect our classes, and originally we were going to have class remote. The week before class started, it was announced that we would be in person. Being in school during this time is unpredictable, having a social distance and never knowing if school will get closed due to a positive case. Having medical offices not allowing job shadows or internships due to COVID and their concerns for their patients' health. I enjoyed learning in person because it gave the opportunity to meet other students who have the same career interests and give me the chance to learn from them as well. We were able to help and support each other and do clinical activities hands-on with each other. The opportunity to do the clinicals on other students made it a little easier and a little bit less stressful because we all knew we were all just learning. It was one of my classmates that suggested I do a job shadow at hematology oncology. During my internship, I was given the chance to learn all the different aspects of working in the office and was even offered a full-time position upon graduation. For any future students interested in medical assistant class, I would definitely recommend it. There are a lot of opportunities out there in multiple different parts of the medical field. Don't be afraid to explore different offices during your job shadows, even if you aren't sure you would like it. Don't be afraid to be hands-on and use Quizlet flashcards to study. Everyone in class worked through their concerns and uncertainty of what happened the next day and succeeded to make it to this day. I'm proud of each and every one of you, and I'm proud of myself. Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you, Mina. Yep. Each member present or virtually in this audience has helped to support our students along their path to success. Our students have worked hard and spent hours in the classroom and on homework outside of class. They have made sacrifices along the way to get to this point. Without the support of their family and friends, tonight would not have been possible. I would like to extend my appreciation and thanks to each of you for providing that support. So I would like a round of applause for the family members and friends in the audience. Next, I would like to ask Matthew Cook, Mara Uclea, and our medical assistant instructor, Jamie Troutman, to come up front to assist in congratulating our students. When I call your name, and I ask that you proceed from my left and cross to my right to pick up your certificate of completion. And it's at this point, it's my honor to introduce the medical assistant class. I will start with Anisha Blyden. Mackenzie Cesario. Brenda Gonzalez.
Thank you.
Mackenzie Humphrey. Allison Medill.
Thank you.
Ariana Myers. Sophia Travato. And Mina Warel. Congratulations to all of our medical assisting students. Next, I'd like to introduce our office technology students. Sarah Baker. Gregory George. And lastly, Daphne Jackson. Congratulations to our office technology students. As you begin your next chapter, I'll leave you with a few lines from one of my personal favorites, Eddie Vedder. He's the lead singer of Pearl Jam for younger students in attendance. I feel like we have to keep our eyes on the road. Being nostalgic is like taking an off-ramp and getting a sandwich, and then you get back on the highway. I don't want to be spending the rest of my life at the gas station. Life moves fast, and as much as you can learn from your history, you have to move forward. I would now like to introduce to you the Fall 2020 Medical Assistant Class and Office Technology graduates. Congratulations. Use what you have learned and don't stop here. This is the first step in your next chapter. Education is earned and is something that can never be taken away. We want to thank everybody for taking the time to come out this evening. Have a wonderful evening and safe travels home. Thanks once again and congratulations. I think we started a little tradition of taking pictures too. I don't know if you wanted to take a picture with your group, Jane. Masks on, of course.
Do you want to help round them up? Or maybe just face this kind of this way. Okay. And not in the yeah, maybe get it. Right. We're just then you tuck in there. Oh, good. I can see everybody. All right. Okay, smile. I'm gonna do a couple with a flash too. Thank you.
She already snuck out the back door. It's all
I'm getting game on. Yeah, that's great. Is literacy
Yeah, no.
yeah, we